behind, because look at this. XP Rangers with 74 points, the team below them with another mediocre 60-point performance, and then we have OPEX with 63 points sitting on the 9th position. So these teams are really far behind from the competition unless they start getting chicken dinners consistently or start finishing within the top 3 in every single match from now on. They won't have the opportunity to even contest for the top 2.
Probably, that is true. I mean, just as we were saying, you know, the third day, today's day, it's the day that should go for the comebacks for a few teams, and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, just try and hold it, because day after tomorrow is the last.
More common than people might realize it.
Yeah, that was actually.
Revive. It's going to be a 4-man mark pen again. Belzang with a nade is going to try and catch a few players off the squad of OPMF off guard, but he needs to be careful. Aksim is quite close, and this is, well, it's going to turn deadly in a few seconds.
I wanted to see OPMF actually. I wanted to see what the players do, and you can see Vector in the hands of Aksim. But the thing is, Team Bear is something that we can see right in the close corners. Not exactly close corners as they are not in the minimap as of now, but still a bit far away is where they are. But Belzang takes on another one. It's 1 plus surviving. Then that's going to be Aksim. How much of a fight can he take with a Vector? Or what's going to happen? As you can see, the players just moving on. Illusion taking up an M4 and just moving up forward. It's a 1v1 fight, and he takes him down, and Illusion takes 2 kills for himself. Brilliant wipe coming up, but Team Bear, alright, so well, they are just a bit far away. Markpin now just the game with its own game.
Well, they are definitely talking game at this point, but moving forward, Dino is in some trouble. He has been finished off by Senior, who is just lying on the ground taking those shots. Dino, Salty, and Lee in the backlines right now. Salty has a rock for cover, but they're still cut off from their own teammate, because look at where Ghosty is. He's on the basically on the low ground along with the players of Team C9. Alright, Salty steps out. He's going to be taken down. Lee is still there for the revive, but Senior, the entire squad of basically C9, and they're not taking their crosshairs away.
So Senior actually put up a few shots, and that let Salty come out, and Inky from the off angle took him down. That was a brilliant bait just coming out from the players. So that was a really good thing, as we just saw right now. But the thing about this one is that it's still onto the other side of the river, right? You cannot go for the rushes out there. All you can do is just get your bullets out and try to waste the utilities of your opponents, and that's one thing. Well, Ghost is pretty close to the team, but he also cannot, you know, take a let alone fight, because if he gets knocked down, you know that you cannot come to revive him.
But yeah, I think the X factor in this thing is going to be that I don't think Ghosty's position is compromised right now.
Yeah, his position is not compromised, but he cannot, you know,
he
just
can't
peek or anything. Because if he
yeah.
goes down, the cover, you know, revive cannot just come down on destruction, because his opponents have to. And that's again going to be a bad thing, because they have so much on to them. You can see all the players. The Ghost cannot do anything, but another time, this time Senior takes down 1. Well, Salty, again, this is the second knock, and second knock means, you know, your health slowly is going to go onto a drop. 2 times onto the barrier. Lee has been spotted down. Lee might as well just go down. He's on really low HP. Maddox on from the other direction. B2R is taking up a fight onto the players of Seal 9. I mean, Seal 9, they need to change their perception as of now. They need to go or do something with guns blazing. They did try on Dino, but they were not ready for B2R and Dino Ghosty. He is still the one who wishes he was invisible right now, because he has to do something is just go back to his teammates, just try to give a good cover or something like that.
Not just that, I mean, if Seal9 actually decide to rush on Lee and Salty, who are on the high ground, and do not check Dino's position, then Ghostly actually can turn things around for him. Inky, he's trying to keep an eye on his opponents again, one after the other. There is absolutely no opening being given to the players of Dino on the high ground to move out of position, because every single time they step out, they get knocked.
They do get knocked right onto these areas. Talking about B2R, look at them just moving up forward, and they can backstab Team Dino, and Team Dino will not be ready for this one. Salty, he's just moving on to the back inside, but he will be right on there. Snake bite bad, because the thing is, it's only 2 snakes out there. That's Lee and Salty. Well, Ghostly is still on to the other direction. That's one thing. The grenade from B2R was almost about to hit the own teammates.
But do you think this is actually wise? Because, well, we have seen how much pressure Dino has been taking from the team of C9, and since B2R are here now, they're going to take that pressure.
So this is the thing. They know they cannot take the fight against S9, because that's far away. Might as well try and, you know, just take a fighting. If there's a fighting chance, let's try it. Let's try it. They know it.
Get
They-
a few points.
Yeah, they have told this to Ghosty and Salty.
Marked
they
an
need
open
to do a
door.
bit of damage on Salty as well. So now that's one thing. And B2 are Krieger. Well, they are onto the other directions as well. B2 are Horse. Still, just trying to have a really good area for him. But Salty, again, the damage is being done onto his direction. If they right now, what B2 are is saying, if one player goes down, we rush. But well, is this right? Talk about this. Trigger discipline. One player. Oh no, he did try, but he goes down as of now. He will be finishing.
Marked a
Dino Salty is out
location.
there in the open as well. Dino Salty might be the next one to go down.
Too much trigger discipline. That's what it was. Saw three
Marked
players.
a
The fourth
location.
one actually saw him back and took him down
Marked a
behind the rock.
location.
Now it's just a two-man squad of Dino that is surviving Ghosty
That's
and
somebody.
Salty. And they're going to have to see if they can survive for a long time.
No.
Ghosty still hasn't been spotted out. Salty is going to be taken down by the team of No Chance. So a couple of squads just all piling on top of the players of Dino, and they're going to be finished off.
I mean, they never wanted this to happen in this way, right? They always thought that the fight will be happening against Seal 9, only one-sided fight, one direction, like unidirectional fight is what it will be. But B2R, right from the back and sides, just come close to them, and they change it. But hey, No Chance Cocktail takes down Dino Salty, and that's one thing. So there's like
That's
quite
no
a
menos
lot of
gana
teams
ahí.
in this
Ah,
cluster that they know that they are against each other, but not exactly that they are against each other. Well, first team did get eliminated. That was OPMF, and now Dino Ghosty's last one surviving. He has to survive, come what may. The thing is, he's trying a really long rotation right with the blue circle, and that is because the circle is also coming. So his survival is it's going to be a bit tough because he has one booster and two first aids. So he kind of need to just do everything. He has to be one with the nature and has to move inside the circle. It's a risky job.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be a risky job. Plus, he can't go for a direct rotation now that he's all alone and is the last player surviving for his team. But look at this. So we have XB Rangers on our screen right now. Have a good couple of huts for themselves in the query area, but there's a team present right next to them. XB Rangers do need to be careful. Otherwise, if they make too much noise, they can be charged upon. And since the players are a little bit spread apart from each other, Max Legends can actually take advantage of the situation, finishing one player, taking their position, moving on to the other, finishing them off, taking their position, and then rinsing and repeating the process until the entire squad of XB Rangers is out.
Well, yes, that's just one thing. That's the way the fights have been just moving up forward. But talk about Max Legends. The previous game, the team got eliminated on what, 15, 14th spot. But obviously they had the kill points for themselves, so they got 2 kill points in the previous game. In this game, they would want to just change that number somehow. Talking about WMG Spider, well, still the circles hit, just going on to that individual, and circles still just moving up. But the thing is, WMG, they still have to look forward to how they can get inside the circle, because there's this one team of B2R. Markman actually spotted down as well. It's just a matter of seconds to just spot someone and say enemies ahead and just try and take that fight into their own hands. But Markman, Belzang has been spotted on. He goes down. He needs to be finished, but no. Nisal slows himself down. Will go for a revive, and probably after that will take up the fight.
See, but here's the interesting part. Here's the fun part. Born to Rush, the players weren't taken down by Markman. I mean, the other one was taken down by the players of SDZ. So, Born to Rush actually need to be careful as to how they engage the fight. They did take down one of the players from the side of...
Seconds to just spot someone and say enemies ahead and just try and take that. Just go on with the fight, right? Surviving uses up a vector, but no. Team Bear gets eliminated. Now is the time to revive. Well, sounds like it, but the thing is, you have to just go against the queries area, go inside the circle, it's gonna be a long, long day.
Yeah, and it's a difficult terrain to maneuver as well. So, quite a troublesome situation for the squad, for the lads over there. But look at this. Talk about trouble. Dhage is actually moving forward towards the players of SDMZ. He has 3 kills out of the 4 that his team has in total. But the players of SDMZ, are they going to be caught unaware by the position of their opponents? I don't think so, because SDZ, 2 players have been taken down. And the third one is really low. The revive is going to come in a few seconds, sniping on the backlines. But Array with a nade in his hands might be able to get the finishes. The nade is going to be tossed. Misses its mark. Insanity trying to revive Dhage. The smokes have been deployed, but the smokes also act as beacons. And if a nade falls inside this one, then it's going to be an end to Dhage and Insanity at the same time.
There's definitely is going to be an end out in that one if this just happens. But look at this. No chance Rock will take down C9 Roy. And Roy will be finished down as well by no chance Anka. So the kill just comes home to the players. But as we just talk about the players and everything, you can see Markman is also in a lot of trouble as the players are going down. They did, the 2 players have been taken down. The revive should just arrive. But right now, SDMZ, they still have to take up this fight. But this is the low ground, high ground fight.
Yeah.
So this kind of sometimes becomes tricky. The grenades, the nade parade should be just happening right about now. And inside the circle, it's 187 away from the fight. So it's that team's chance to, just get a good hold of points. Because previously, it has been, ups and downs. More downs than ups.
Yeah, definitely more downs for 187. They don't have a good position in the overall standings, sitting somewhere along the bottom 3. But on this match, they can bring themselves a little further up. But look at Mark Penn, Tank right next to the players of Born to Rush.
Yeah, he is down as well. Like, obviously, he needs a revive. So that's just one of the things. So Mark Penn was looking like a really strong team, but right after the next game, it's just on to the ups and downs. Well, Insanity takes up one step with the grenade, though. And you can see the Dhage becoming grenade onto the other direction. Now Psycho needs to do is just to steal up and move forward. Otherwise, the rush is coming from the back inside. That's Max Legends for you as they are rushing onto the areas. SCC as well. Psycho is the last one surviving, and he's sandwiched by 2 teams. He still wants to take up a fighting chance if there is. He takes down 1. He actually just takes the team down. Meanwhile, Markman gets eliminated.
Yeah, Markman is going to be taken out. SDMZ is going to be taken out as well. And now SDZ, they have to regroup as fast as they can because the Max Legends are arriving. Dilla is going to be knocked out. Is the revive going to come in as the player is in some trouble from the backline? Seal9 Myunke has spotted out the players of Born to Rush. The shots are going to come in on Grigger. Their one player is knocked out. Grigger is the last man surviving. He goes on to the other side of the ridge, but Myunke still knows his location. He can potentially charge in on his opponent. But no, he is going to be taken down in a few more seconds. Dino gets eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 9 teams. 3 more eliminations coming in. Grigger finishes off SDZ Insanity, but Dhage is there to stop him in his tracks. And one more team, Born to Rush, get eliminated. Opex, they were taken out after this. Born to Rush is going to be there. And, well, finally moving forward in this match. 7 teams alive, 18 players still in this game, and it looks like NRC, they are back to the consistent way. C-Line is here, Seal Esports is here, NRC is here, the teams in the top 4.
Well, the players are still teams as we're talking about it.
Wally is going to have a comfortable time moving inside the circle, and he has made sure that his team is going to be there with 6 kills. NRC in a lot of trouble as Cocktail actually managed to take down Pablo, runs in his direction to get the finish. But who is going to get the finish on Pablo? Oh, it's the player from No Chance. Aka actually managed to confirm a kill for his teammate. No Chance in a wonderful position in this game. They have 8 kills to their name. Could this be the turning point for this team? Inside of the top 3, Amar, he is going for a heal battle with 11 first aids.
But his booster bar is really low. You know, that might just be a lot tricky than he would have thought of it. But, well, he's getting placement points. Seal 9 gets eliminated. It's down Team Seal. No Chance as they are taking fight against each other. Will Team Seal get this chicken? That's important. Or No Chance. Will they open up their bank account right now with the chicken? As Cocktail is trying to spot someone, but onto the other direction, you can see Wally's trying to spot Cocktail as well. Will he reload or not? That's the big question. He has a good grenade. He tosses on. That was a smoke onto the left-hand side for the cover. That's a brilliant strategy right now. But now moving up forward, more and more smokes are just going out in those areas. One good grenade can actually try and take a player down or something like that. That's what they are looking forward to. The grenades onto the left-hand side. He wants to reach that cover. Cocktail, he was really low to the grenade. The grenade did do the damage. And now direction. Team Seal, those players, they might have to bring out the game for themselves. Otherwise, No Chance, the man advantage will for sure try to take him down. I mean, battle down. Wally's the last one. But what is going to be the third? It is second right now because NRC still outside the circle. Healing up. No Chance. Where is the last player? Where is he? What is he doing? He's healing. Putting up the first hits. Somewhere 200 meters outside the circle. No one knows where he is.
And now the first aids are gone. There
bye bye. Whoa. Okay.
Just dances. No Chance finally off to a good start. They get themselves the winner, ladies and gentlemen. And with good number of kills, they had 10 kills in this match, 25 points, and that brings them off the 16th position. They are 15th now.
I mean, we thought of it, right? How they will be changing up the strategies and everything. They are 15. Baby steps is what you can call it up right now. But, you know, the baby steps will have to turn itself into giant leaps or something.
But hey, the giant leap can come in because wildcard region, well, definitely the wildcards again. Let us remind you, this region has a habit of getting back-to-back chicken dinners.
I mean that's one thing, but back-to-back chicken dinners, you kind of need to go on all cylinders, and that too starting off today. It should happen soon.
Yeah, it should happen, and it needs to happen a lot more frequently for a team like No Chance because, well, on the 15th position right now, I assume if they get 3 chicken dinners in total, that's going to be 75 points. If they get 3 today, that is 75 points. Even that does not help them get inside of the top 5.
Yeah, I mean that's totally true. Even that does not. But we still have to, you know, think forward to and look forward to how the things are. Now you're at the 3rd position, and you know it. Well, this is not the final. This was not the final game though. But if that would have happened, that's the difference it would have created in the you know, first, second, cause 2 slots for the qualification. That's how it is. Mukman with 2 chicken dinners now. They're at 83, but they need more.
Well, definitely need more. But, I mean, look at this. So, 83 points tied up with Team Bear. But now, Ocean, we are sort of seeing the difference arise between the teams that we believe can actually qualify and the teams that will be left behind. Because look at this. XP Rangers with 74 points. The team below them with another mediocre 60-point performance. And then we have OPEX with 63 points sitting on the 9th position. So, these teams are really, really far behind from the competition. Unless they start getting chicken dinners consistently or start finishing within the top 3 in every single match from now on, they won't have the opportunity to even contest for the top 2.
Probably, that is true. I mean, just as we were saying, you know, the 3rd day, today's day, it's the day that should go for the comebacks for a few teams, and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, just try and hold it. Because day after tomorrow is the last day of the business. Whatever you do, whatever thing you can actually, you know, just have it. You gotta have it today and tomorrow only. Day after tomorrow, it's like for the prize pool, for your own respective prize monies. If you're in 9 to 16, you can try to be in 8, top 5, something like that, just to get a good chunk of the prize money, something like that. If you're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can try and climb a board. But it's still a tricky affair.
It is still going to be a tricky affair, but so is the next match, ladies and gentlemen. So the map is live and the trajectory of the plane is in front of us right now for Sanhok.
Yeah, we started from the backside of Campbell, but to Kampong, Query, Bootcamp, are going to be good areas. Camp Charlie as well, if team wants to go there, they can go there. Paradise Resort is going to be a decent area as well. If we just talk about this one, Harton is still out here up for grabs. If a team wants to go into that area, but still, I would love to see two things. How good can Markman hold? And the second thing is, what can Seal9 do in this game? Like talking about both the Seals, because one is at the top and the other one dropped a bit down. So how do these teams, play this game?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Seal9 definitely won't be looking to take an exit on the 16th position in this matchup right now.
In the early contestations.
Yeah, definitely, because that is the thing that hampered their performance. It was detrimental to their performance in the last game. This time, they will be making sure that they can at least bring Team NRC in a bit of a check. There's a 12-point difference, and I think it's going to be quite easy for them to actually contest it. But moving forward in this game, so we have a really nice spread this time. We just have two teams heading towards that Charmy area. Yesterday there were three for some reason. 187 is still going there along with Team Seal. There is a team in Painan. Two teams, well, 1.5 team heading towards the boot camp area, since we do see Aladdin and the other that take an exit.
1.5 teams is going down. Well, that happened. But well, right now it's the 187. We talked about the team, right? The contestation that they might have happened. Seen and Zaki still out there. Uzi Orange, so they have an Uzi now. My first two past experiences, I know this is not a good weapon to start off the game. If your opponent has something, if your opponent does not have something, then yeah, pistol might even. Because even at that, even pistol does the damage that is needed.
Wasn't it the World League Season 0 where we saw the pistol action as soon as the players landed and there was like some deagle action? Was that World League or some other tournament?
I miss the usage of, because if you talk about 0.45 ACP and the weapons that that it comprises with, we see less usage of 0.45 ACP nowadays, except it's Thompson. Like Thompson is where players tend to use 0.45 ACP a lot. Along that, like no one uses P1911. Like even if like
I would say Thompson and UMP.
UMP sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because both the weapons are sort of they work in similar scenarios, close range combats, close to mid-range combat.
Good old days when UMP 9 was the thing. Oh, those were the days. I'm talking about UMP 9. People used to use it so much.
So PUBG Mobile in its early stages was basically the Wild Wild West, where anything goes.
Yeah, and that was like talk about M4 with 8 times and all those things.
That was more common than people might realize it.
Yeah, that was actually more common. Like talk about those days and.
But hey, here we are. Things have changed a lot.
Johnny,
we are
over.
I mean, as I was saying, back then, I mean, as far as tactical gameplay was concerned, it was more about just 4 people rushing in under another squad of 4. Since then, till now strategies have evolved, individual gameplays have evolved. The skill ceiling is a lot more higher in the game compared to those early days of the game where everyone was trying to figure out what is the best possible combination, what is the best possible loadout that you could have while playing a match in a particular map. The strategies specific to every single map, drop locations, routing patterns for your teams. Everyone was trying to figure that out. Now, I don't think 100% of all those things are figured out. Well, most of them are.
Most of them are. The Sanhok circle, you can see the circle has started forming already onto Sanhok, as that's the 60-second delay rule as well. The circle just forms up, and that's the circle formation as of now. And if we just talk about all the other things that slowly and steadily just increasing with itself, that's how we'll be seeing the damage as the players will be outside the circle in the Sanhok. Damage will be happening out there. I mean,